This is Timothy Malcolm filling in for Tracy Baxter, and this is Record Newswatch. First breaking news, an accident has closed down a portion of Interstate 84 eastbound on Wednesday afternoon. The accident, which is considered serious, happened about 5.5 miles from the New York-Pennsylvania border. We'll have more on this accident as it unfolds at recordonline.com, and we'll have more video as well coming up shortly Wednesday evening. Up to $23 million in revenue could vanish from the Marlborough School District, the Town of Newburgh, and Orange County if Dynegy wins an assessment challenge on behalf of their power plants. The Houston-based power company filed lawsuits asking for more than 90% reduction in 2012 assessments for the Royston and Danskamer power plants. If Dynegy wins, taxpayers in the Marlborough School District, the Town of Newburgh, and Orange County would have to pay the cost. Dynegy had already settled lawsuits with Marlborough Schools and Newburgh about 5 years ago, which also reduced the assessments and raised taxpayer contributions. Marlborough at that time increased school taxes 37%, but is still paying Dynegy, who is already in Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Meanwhile, in the village of Goshen, sewer discharges and contaminated dirt are the basis of an environmental lawsuit. The New York State Attorney General has filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against the village for violations that include sewer discharges from manholes and a failure to dispose of contaminated dirt left behind from when the village built its sewer plant. Goshen officials say talks between them and the state have been amicable, but a former lawyer with the State Department of Environmental Conservation says this kind of lawsuit is an extreme measure. Failure to reach a settlement may mean the village would have to shell out more than $40 million in court. The suit comes at the end of negotiations between the village and the state, which have lasted nearly 2 years. Monday, a man allegedly attempted to lure 2 underage girls into his van, and Newburgh police are asking for your help to find him. The incident happened on Dubois Street in Newburgh on Monday, when the man falsely told the girls, ages 8 and 10, that he was their uncle. The children ran away and the man sped away, but is described as in his mid-30s to early 40s, with dark hair and a possibly Hispanic complexion, driving a newer model dark gray or blue minivan. If you have any knowledge of somebody that fits that description, call Newburgh Police at 561-3131. The collection of skeletal remains found on Route 17 Monday has been identified. Robert Good Jr., a 77-year-old from Far Rockaway, Queens, was found Monday in an embankment off Route 17 in Parksville. Good's identification was found with his remains. He was reported missing on July 12th by family members who saw him last on July 4th. If you have any information about Robert Good Jr., call the State Police in Liberty at 292-6600. The Ulster County Resource Recovery Agency celebrated positive steps in environmental conservation Wednesday with the opening of its organic recovery facility in Kingston. The facility at 999 Flatbush Road will accept food waste from large commercial operations such as supermarkets and universities. It's open to all Mid-Hudson entities and costs $40,000, which the agency believes it can make back in 1 year through selling the composted soil at $15 per cubic yard. The City of Newburgh is trying to fix its parking ticket situation, and it now has the green light to find solutions. Governor Andrew Cuomo signed off on a parking tribunal for the City of Newburgh, and officials will now attempt to get it off the ground by early 2013. The Times-Herald Record recently reported 50,000 unpaid parking tickets in the City of Newburgh, totaling more than $3 million. Newburgh leaders say a tribunal allowing a citizen to handle traffic court cases will help bring in more money from those parking violators. Here's a look at the new school being constructed next to Chorley Elementary in the city of Middletown. City Superintendent Ken Eastwood gave a tour Tuesday of the new construction, which will provide education for 1,200 children, about twice as much as Chorley. The school will also allow for Middletown to organize its elementary schools to comply with state contract for excellence limits. The school is planned to open in 2013. We're looking at some fog in the morning, giving way to sunny skies tomorrow afternoon, with temperatures heading into the mid-80s. That trend remains on Friday, with temps a bit warmer, but still in the mid to high 80s. And visit recordonline.com every day for more news and information about what's going on in the Hudson Valley and Catskills. Record Newswatch will be at 4 o'clock every day, Monday through Friday. Sitting in for Tracy Baxter, this is Timothy Malcolm. Have a good afternoon.